Well, hello and welcome back to the garden, guys. I have a short update for you today on the wisteria project here. And in case you're new here, my name is Brandon and I grow things southeast of Houston, Texas in Zone 9B. And in one of my last videos, I talked about my plans for this wisteria that I may have mistakenly planted here. I do love having it here, but it is a pain in the butt to work with. I did get part of my plan done, and I still have a half to go, but I did a lot of the major work recently, about a month ago, and I wanted to show how that panned out because it is looking really nice. So I believe I do have some prior footage here of what this wisteria looked like a month ago in early April, and I just wanted to show real quick, what it all looked like before I did the work on it. My plan was to basically pull it off of the garage, which I did, and to prune a lot of the unnecessary branches off. My plan was to basically pull the whole thing off, which I did. We pulled it off the wisteria from the garage. I pruned it and then selected some main branches, and once I had the main branches that I wanted, I took some little anchors and made some anchoring points with some rope and tied those branches up, not with a knot, of course. And this is what this guy looks like about a month later. I believe today is May 15th or 16th. I don't keep up very well with the calendar, and it's growing in beautifully. So I'm very happy with it. One of the biggest improvements, I'm failing a little bit here, was lifting the whole thing up and over the actual exit to the garage so we can get in and out of here without hitting our heads. As I said, I do have a little bit of work to do here. I don't know how this fell out of place. It may be a branch that I just need to prune off, but I wanted to show some of the kind of longer term maintenance. I still have to lift this whole thing above the fence here, but one thing I have to do, and my reason for even doing this video today, is I've got to get up and, well, I don't have to get up because luckily I've got this lovely tool here. I've got to get these whips pruned off, as I talked about in the last video. So these are pretty easy to deal with. It's just that there's so many of them to deal with. So this one is actually within reach without the long-handled pruner, but a lot of these are so tall that I definitely cannot live without my long-handled pruner. This, by the way, because I, don't have any kind of affiliate links or anything for you, you can go find these on eBay or wherever. They are called cut and hold pruners. Every time you cut, they can grab onto whatever it is that you cut. I wish I had an affiliate link for you because I could make so much money slinging these things. These are really awesome, and I really can't live without these things with the kind of gardening stuff that I do now. But yeah, this is my regular maintenance, which sometimes I'm better at doing this than others. Basically, like I said, you want to get anything off that's shooting out these long growths before they wrap around things. Also, another big win for me whenever I got all of this pruning done is that I got the vines out of the eaves of the house that were growing into the structure of the house. That wasn't a great thing on my part. You could call it a failure if you want. It didn't really do any serious damage to the house, but it's not great to have just plant material growing into, the attic and the crawl spaces and everything. I wish these guys didn't need so much pruning maintenance throughout the year. I would say maybe I have to get out here and do this twice a month. I've heard some people in other countries talk about their wisteria maintenance, and I think because they live in cooler climates, like the UK and stuff, they have far less pruning. I heard a man talk about doing like this once or twice a summer, and I was like, oh heck no, I wish I could get away with that, but no, there's always so much to do with these. But it's not the worst task in the world. I just have 10 million tasks to do all the time, so it just adds on to a very long list. But again, it's tolerable, and I really love the look of the wisteria being on the house like this. So it's just a trade-off. Okay, that's most of them. I actually might have to get on a ladder to peek up into this area because there are a few vines that are, they're kind of trying to crawl back into the eaves of the house, and I need to see exactly where they are. Some of these I can only really cut them, and I can't really pull them out so well. Okay, well, I think that's the bulk of that. I do want to peer around the corner here real quick, show y'all what the other side looks like. See if I can, my camera angles are lovely, aren't they? Oh, by the way, it might be neat to show y'all real quick the elderberries, because, you know, as much as they tend to get on my nerves, when they are coming into bloom and doing their full thing, they're pretty incredible looking. One of my favorite things right now is driving up to the house and seeing my sequence of elderberry patches along the fences, and oh yeah, it looks really nice coming down this road over here. Okay, back to the wisteria. So this area was really, really bad. I had the wisteria growing basically up into the eaves of the house here, and although I do really need to come and take care of my little pieces of rope that are the excess, I got this really beautifully secured here along the eave, and I'm super happy with how it looks. It would be nice if it actually flowered in the springtime. It probably won't, but it still looks really nice here with the leaves and everything and the vines, and I love, I don't know if y'all can see my little pathway or not. I know y'all saw it in the opening of the video pretty well, but I love this path walking here through this fence. So yeah, I just, the idea of removing this wisteria was, you know, floating around in my head, but I just couldn't do it. I wanted to just rework it and enjoy it as long as I can, and maybe I will plan for some kind of a successional planting of a tree or something here that kind of takes the place, but the wisteria has been working out well enough for me, so I just wanted to work with what I have here, especially because it takes some time to grow things, you know, whether it's a tree or the wisteria. So I think that's going to conclude today's video. I just wanted to give a short update on this. I still need to lift, like I said, the vine here over the fence. I still have a little bit of time to do it. I may unweave the fence first, actually, and remove that, and then do the pole lifting part later, because I can do the unweaving before I deal with the pole. Okay, well, that is going to conclude today's video. I may try to pump out 2 this weekend, I don't know. I know I skipped last weekend. I want to talk about some earthworks stuff that I'm doing. So we'll see if I can get myself to get to that, but until next time, I'll see you.